Hello, hello, welcome. This is I Put a Spell on You. I love this transfer so much. So I'm finally getting to use it. Y'all, I was going to do it yesterday. But then when I'm looking around in my craft room, I could not find it. I don't know what I did with it. I don't know if I sold mine or what. But I could not find it anywhere. So I got my order in and I had an extra one. So luckily I was able to use that one. So here I am. Hi Stacy, how are you, love? All right, so also these are the standing witch legs, okay? They fit perfectly with the transfer. So we're just gonna do a quick layer of paint on them real fast. I'm just using regular chalk paint. You could absolutely use chalk paste if you want, or any other acrylic paint, but I really like chalk paint and paste, honestly. Either one worked great for me. But I like to have a matte finish personally, okay? It's totally up to you. This color that I'm using is Maui Sand. Hi, Judy. Good, I'm glad you're here, Stacy. Thanks for sprinkling, Judy. I really appreciate that. All right. So I was going to go with black, and then I thought, you know, let's do dark gray. So hopefully it will look just as good as the black was going to. Let's see if I can, there we go. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. Had a busy day today, getting orders packed and cuts done. So I'm pretty much all caught up now, mostly. I have one more order and then an invoice that I need to send as soon as I get done. And then I'll be all caught up from my live sale, so that's awesome. So, tell me what y'all did today. Hi, Robin, how are you? What's going on? Thanks for joining me. Are you new here? I think you may be. Hey, Stephanie, how are you, love? All right, so, y'all, so as you know, my live sale this weekend was a bunch of retired transfers that were new to me. I actually am gathering up all the information that I need to order some more new to me retired transfers. So my next live sale that we do, that will be inventory sale, will be more retired stuff. Oh, well, welcome. I'm so happy to see you here. Thank you for commenting. All right. So really excited about that. I also, we do have a home decor sale next weekend. Okay, next Friday. So tune in for that. It'll be all the stuff I make here on my lives. Not all of it, but like the best pieces that I make here on my lives. That I just need to clear out of this room because everything just piles up. So, if there's anything that you've seen that you loved, it's likely that I'm going to be listing it. Okay, a few items I keep for my own decor, but I just can't keep everything. As much as I would love to, I can't. So I figure if I can just sell it at like bottom dollar pricing, I can get rid of it, get it shipped out, and in with the new, right? Okay. All right, so I think I'm good. Pretty sure I'm good. All right, let's move on. So I also, along with that new order that I got in, I also got my Very Perry paste, y'all. So if you have not yet placed your order for $90 or more this month on my website and gotten your free Perry paste, periwinkle paste, let me know, reach out to me, and we can work out an order for you where you can get your very own. Y'all, this paste is gorgeous, and it's limited edition. It is the color of the year. Look how pretty that is. Okay, I just love this color so much. Purple is my favorite color. So of course I love it. So I cut them. I have a laser that I cut all of my stuff with. You're welcome to, if you would like to get one of these cutouts, you're welcome to comment the word spell, S-P-E-L-L, to get the witch legs, okay? Or you can go join my cutout group. It's called PV, like Paul Victor Laser Cut Designs. And I post them all there too. Hi Sharon, how are you, love? But yeah, you can get the witch legs and the transfer on sale tonight. You can get the witch legs anytime, but the transfer's on sale tonight. And then if you're not yet a member of my VIP group, definitely go join that as well. Because I post all my sales in there in the morning. It was great. How about you? Busy one, of course, with my sale and everything else going on. But it was a good one. I'm glad that we got it. I do wish it was longer, always. I'm always regretful on Sunday night that, you know, I didn't do every single thing that I wanted to do, but I did get a lot accomplished this weekend, so I feel good about that. Thank you, Karen. Karen shared the link to my cutout group if you'd like to go join it. You're welcome to do that. But I use cutouts here all the time, and I do sell them, so, alright. I think this color is going to look really nice. Alright, so, let me just get this off of here, because there's still a little bit of paint left on there. Let that dry over there. And then we'll go from here. Alright, now, I do need to wax the surface before I begin. So I'm just using a little bit of clear surface wax. This is just a clear wax that will, oops, wow, that's a big old piece of wax. It'll protect your surface and it'll protect your transfer. So if you paint a piece of wood or any other basically non-reusable surface, okay, you don't want to use this on a chalkboard or anything that's erasable, okay? But if you paint it prior to putting a transfer down, you're going to want to put surface wax down because it's going to protect. Yes, absolutely, Angela. If you don't mind sending me a message, we can talk about what you're looking for. But yeah, I would love to do that. Alright. It would be great if I could peel this off of here, okay? We'll see about that. Okay, here we go. Incapable sometimes of simple things. Alright, so I'm going to just fuzz this just a tiny bit. I don't think I need to fuzz it a whole lot because there's a lot of silk screen. So if you look at this, this is a transfer. It's not a stencil, okay? A stencil just has holes straight through it, okay? This is actually a silk screen transfer. And it's silk screen, not just a hole, okay? And it's sticky, reusable, like 8 to 10 times, okay? So it's not just one and done. Now I am using this light, okay, to stick my transfer down just so that it helps me line it up. Make sure that I'm in the center of my cutout. And y'all, this thing is, it comes in clutch, okay? So if you have not gotten one of those, highly recommend that you do. It's just a light box. It's basically for tracing drawings and stuff, but I use it all the time for my cutouts. I also, whenever I have to weed vinyl, I use it for that too, which I hate. I don't like weeding vinyl at all, but I do use it for that all the time. Okay, so you know what? I do need to do the boots with black, I think, but I wanted to do a green leg and a purple leg, so that's what we're going to do here. And I'm trying to think. I think I'm just going to do her whole leg purple. It's like she's wearing stockings and socks, but, you know, I haven't really thought this through very well. So this is the Periwinkle paste, and oh my gosh, it is absolutely stunning. So make sure you grab it, because after the month's over, y'all, it's gone. Okay, the only way to get it is placing a $90 order on my website, or if you send me a message, I can send you an invoice for products if you need that, but it's better if you, perfect, Angela, that sounds great. It's better if you go on my website and place your order, okay? And then that way you get the email and all that good stuff, okay? All right, so this is Shimmer Olive, and I love the like purple and green, lime green, you know, witches. That's like a typical color for witches. I feel like it is. I don't know if it is. But I love the Shimmer Olive. Any excuse to use it, and I'm there. Okay, and again, so this side, she's got like leg hairs coming out. And all of them, this is all green up here. I don't think that's how it's supposed to be, but that's okay. Okay. But yeah, the only way to get the Very Peri is to place an order. It's not like orders from my inventory or cutouts or anything else like that. You literally have to go on the Chalk Couture website and purchase from them. And then you'll not spend $90 and you'll get your Very Peri paste. Okay, so I'm also going to use Shimmer Harvest, which I absolutely love this color. It's another one of my favorites, which is interesting because I don't even really like yellow that much. But I just absolutely love this color. And it's great for fall. I also actually used it a lot in the spring. Alright, so make sure that you comment the word spell, S-P-E-L-L, to get all the stuff to make this yourself, including the cutouts, okay? And then if you want to add paste, you can do that and get your order up to $90. And then in chalk products, remember it has to be 90 in chalk products, and then you'll get that Very Peri paste. Alright, so I'm going to use Shimmer Shadow for her boots. They're going to be very sparkly and very pretty with this paste. And now I'm really glad that I did the background with gray so that these boots will show up. So by the way, y'all, Dozer is now 42 pounds and counting. In another couple weeks, he'll probably be 45, 50. He's enormous and a little crazy. He's started, now my house is becoming toddler proofed. He'll grab anything. Hi, Carolyn, welcome. He'll grab anything off the counters, off of any flat surface, so everything has to be put away all the time, which we've learned. Even from outside, he will get into everything. All the doors have to be closed to all of the rooms. Cannot leave any door open or he's in there and into whatever's in there. Y'all, oh no. I put my little thing over there that I usually set my transfers on, but that's okay. Look how pretty that looks. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I just love that. So let's dry this really good, and then we'll put the little stand together. And that's that. How easy, right? He's huge, Lori. He's probably going to be 75, 80 pounds when it's all said and done. And I am like, oh my gosh. So right now he's almost the weight that Cream was whenever we first moved to Tennessee, which is nuts because Cream got up to about 72 pounds or so. Because my dogs were self-feeders, okay? They would eat whenever they wanted, and they just didn't eat all the time. And so Cream was very much underweight whenever we got here. So I started feeding him wet food, and I was feeding him twice a day and letting him graze if he wanted to. He wasn't really grazing much, but the wet food really helped him put some weight on. So he ended up getting up to about 70 pounds. Which is about right for him. And so Dozer right now is about the same weight that Cream was, which is just crazy to me. He doesn't seem like he's that big. Cream seemed like he was a lot bigger, but he also had a ton of fur. Really thick fur too, so it was kind of deceiving. Whenever he'd get wet, he would be really skinny. Like really, really thin, Cream would. Alright, so I'm just using like super glue, okay, and just gluing that right to the middle here of this stand to give it a little bit more security as it's standing, okay? And then let me bring this back, and I'm gonna just dry this while the glue dries. Yeah, so Ash's was only 18 pounds. And so him and Cream were like the odd couple, right? So Ash has definitely ran the show. But I definitely wanted another big dog, and I do want another small dog. I think I want a little miniature poodle now that I've had Dozer, because I really like their fur. And I don't mind the grooming, because my dogs have always been groomed, so even Cream was always groomed. We would take him and have him de-shedded and bathed and all that, because it was just impossible to bathe him. So, I'm okay with the grooming. And it keeps him looking spiffy, you know? Alright. I think that's pretty good and dry. Y'all, this is so pretty. It is super shimmery. Look at that. I mean, I just love it. Okay. So let's see if we can get this guy to stand up here. There we go. Comment the word spell, S-P-E-L-L, to get all the stuff to make this, the stand with the cutout and the transfer, okay, on sale. Anyway, that's all I have for you. I hope that you have a wonderful Monday tomorrow. Even though it's Monday, let's try to make the best of it, okay? And I just love y'all. So I hope you had a great weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow night, okay? Thank you so much, Sharon. I appreciate that. I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Good night.